This is LOA Recon with Good Vibe Coach Jeanette Ma, where we explore the ins and outs of conscious creation to manifest our favorite dreams come true. Let's have some fun together. Welcome and thank you for joining me for another episode. You'll never guess who decided to be here for this one. Harvey is in the house. This surprises me because this guy has a lot of places he wants to be. For a while it was, he just wanted to be with the horses. As long as I would let him be outside, he would stay out there the whole night if I let him. And then we got chickens. Then we got bunnies. And it was all the bunnies. And then it was chickens and the bunnies. And now we just got new foster kittens. We have 4 new foster kittens. Oh, Harvey just doesn't know where he wants to be. He haunts outside the kitten room because I haven't really let him in. They haven't met him yet. They've seen him on the other side of the doorway, but I haven't let him in. Oh, he just has so many places he wants to be, but here he is with us today. So yay. All right, we're talking today about when it's not what you wanted, but it is what you asked for. Oh, this episode is when universe uses a bad path to deliver the goods. Or maybe another way to put it is when you get what you want, but not in a wanted way. We're going to talk about why that happens, what we can learn from it, and what to do about it. This episode is inspired by a couple of recent GVU posts I saw from others, as well as my own personal experience that went something like this. Let me describe what I'm talking about. So, I've been reading a variety of books that are designed to help me have more control over my attention and my focus and to be less susceptible to those hijacking forces that benefit from me paying attention to whatever it is they're putting out there. You know, like scrolling through reels for hours or checking news sites out of habit instead of inspiration or binging Netflix mindlessly for hours. That's the sort of thing I've been looking to curb. And a lot of the experts that I've tuned into have said, you got to take control of your technology because that technology is designed. It is literally built to grab and keep your attention. So they say, there's a variety of ways to take back your attention, including eliminate notifications. Maybe don't always have your phone next to you, like, don't sleep with it in the room, et cetera, et cetera. So my intention has been not to fall for any of the routines of technology or whatever devices or forces behind those devices that are designed to grab my focus and point it wherever they want it to be. So I've got notifications turned off. Like my cell phone, it won't even ring. If someone calls me, it doesn't even ring. It doesn't buzz either, y'all. It won't tell me about new emails or voicemails. Or if it does, I've stopped seeing it. I think I figured out, though, how to have it off because I don't think I get them. And I've really just been intending to spend less time with my phone overall. Like, I want to be more present to what's happening in my physical reality and less caught up in who just messaged or how many words can I find on spelling bee or I don't even have TikTok on my phone anymore. I had to take it off. I don't have Facebook on my phone for the same reason. So that's been my strategy. And still, I find myself reaching for my phone sometimes in the same way that I have disdain for others who do it. Like, when you see people at the restaurant and both the people at the table are on their phone, or in a movie theater and someone's checking their phone, or on a dog walk, for the love. Anyway, sometimes I find myself turning into that person, and I do not want to be that girl. And it's still kind of creeping in, despite the measures I've already taken. So I have this desire to be more free from my phone and other devices than I am right now. Okay, that's the backstory. And then guess what happened? I got brand new foster kittens. I need video. I need pictures. And guess what my phone started doing? It started doing it before the kittens got here, but it didn't really irk me until I can't take pictures or video anymore. Not just can't take them. It won't let me watch. Sometimes, not every time, but sometimes it won't let me watch videos that others send me. It won't let me open up a puzzle or a game. Even taking pictures. It wasn't even letting me take pictures. It would just be like, nope, no explanation, no warning, just nope, not going to do it. Goes black when I've got plenty of battery. And it's not like I have a bazillion apps. I hardly have any. That, again, is by design. And my phone isn't really that old. It's not that old. I don't think I'm anywhere near needing to replace it. So it didn't make much sense to me until I realized, oh, my phone is intending to satisfy my desire to spend less time on it. Like it's looking to help me out. Oh, I was like, universe, that's not what I meant. This is not what I wanted. And yet, it is exactly what I asked for. Less time on my phone. Has that happened to you too? Where the thing that you wanted was coordinated in some sort of unwanted way? Like, oh, maybe you wanted a more attentive, caring sweetheart, and then you got sick and they had to take care of you. They were being more attentive and caring. Or maybe when you wanted more downtime, more relaxed time, a break from it all, and you got laid off of work. Or when you want to lose some weight and you get the flu. Or, oh, here's one for me, when you wanted a coaching practice, but you didn't dare quit your job, and then your boss started getting ready to fire you. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you have different details, but I think most of us have experienced this in some form or another. So what's going on there? Why are some of our desires answered in unpleasant ways? Well, first of all, universe can only match our vibration. It's not coming from nowhere. It's not like a random fluke of bad luck suddenly hit. It's coming from wherever we are dialed vibrationally. So if we're dialed on stress and anxiety or disappointment and lack or frustration or irritation or whatever, the method universe uses will match our overall energetic signature. So the method of delivery is going to match our dominant vibration. I think of it kind of like this. There are a bazillion ways. And no, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say bazillion ways for universe or whatever you want to call the powers that be, the matrix, the field, God, source, all that is, whatever you want to call it. There are a wide variety of ways that our desires can be delivered to us, some more preferable than others. But not all of those methods are available to us really because, first of all, there are some that we don't believe in, so those are less likely to be used than the ones that seem more normal or expected. And the way it arrives is going to be a very close match to how we usually feel. So, yeah, what was my feeling about my phone or technology in general? Well, you might have noticed I was feeling like it was trying to be in charge of me, that there were forces behind it designed to make me do things that I maybe didn't want to do, or at least weren't my conscious intention. And maybe that made me feel a little rebellious or a little outraged, maybe? Maybe is a little strong word, maybe not. Maybe fed up. Maybe that was in there too. Anyway, so what's universe going to do with an instruction like that? It hears Jeanette saying, oh, she wants less time on her phone and she's kind of frustrated about it. Or at least kind of contrary on that topic. Oh, hey, let's make her phone unreliable. Let's have it say no sometimes when she wants to do something. No matter how cute those kittens are. Oh, they're so cute, y'all. Oh my gosh. Look, I did get some video. I have posted some on my Facebook page. But there's universe saying, maybe she'll learn to stop relying on it when it becomes unreliable. Wow. To my credit, I am well aware that the answer isn't get a new phone. Or at least that's not where I start. I mean, maybe that's where it'll take me. Well, I kind of doubt it. I really don't think it's the phone. I think it's my vibration. Of course it's my vibration. So the answer isn't get a new phone. The answer is clean up your vibe, girl. Get clear about what you want and find a way to feel better. Maybe don't keep dipping your toe in the contrast of hijacked focus or whatever it is to call that vibration that I've had. I like how I just used past tense right there, like I'm already over it. I probably got a little work to do there. But here's the question that many creators ask when something like this is happening in their world. Their question is, how to avoid those unwanted paths or the negative methods that universe might try to deliver the thing that we say we want. And actually, I think there's a better question. Because trying to avoid something is already a setup for failure. So, resisting anything is a magnet for what we don't want. The more we don't want it, the more we're calling it in. So it doesn't really serve us to focus on how to avoid something, right? Because in that very point of putting our attention there, we're activating what we don't want. So maybe a better form of basically the same question is, how to let your dreams and desires unfold in smooth and enjoyable ways, right? That's what we're after. I think that's a better way to entertain the question. And, you're like, look, it's the same thing. But trust me, these questions have very different results. So, how to ensure that we get what we want in enjoyable, lovely, smooth-feeling ways? Well, for one, we could just decide to experience whatever happens in that way. There isn't just one way that a particular path has to feel. Like a phone blacking out doesn't have to lead to frustration. It could be hilarious. It could be whimsical. It could be magical even. Ooh, how about that? What if my phone was saying, what if my phone was saying, girl, be present to these kittens? Maybe it said, just put the phone down and enjoy the kittens. Oh, it could be magical. It didn't have to be the way I was doing it. I could choose to experience it differently. This is a legit option. It is not the one I usually choose. I think the main opportunity for us to work with here is our dominant vibration, to just get better at feeling better, to keep choosing whatever offers us relief or following wherever the joy is, because with a routine like that, we can't help but raise our overall vibration, and that's what opens up more delightful ways for the powers that be to arrange our happily ever afters or whatever your dream come true is. You know what? As I was just thinking how I'd like to wrap this up because I got chickens out front, I got bunnies out back, I got kittens inside, all of which could use some tending. It just made me want to say thank you to everyone who ever supported my work in whatever ways you've done that, whether it was sharing a podcast episode or buying an ebook or being a member at GVU or hiring me as your coach or a master's circle enrollment. Oh, even just leaving a review and helping other people find this podcast. You are the reason that I can do what I do with all these animals. You are why I can work from home in a place that lets me have feral cats and rescued chickens. It's why I can afford their food and their vet care. Oh, so, for as much as you might hear me talk about my foster kittens, you know what? They're ours. I literally could not do this without you. Oh, for that, I cannot thank you enough. But yeah, I got to go tend some chickens and check on some bunnies and play with some kittens. I've got kittens. And I do have some kitten video. Oh my gosh, they're just so adorable. I literally just sit there. Okay, it's still only my third day with new kittens. I cry watching them. I just love this so, so, so much. If you liked this episode a fraction of the amount that I love those kittens, then you are liking it quite a bit. All right, thanks for listening, everyone. Happy manifesting.